All right, let's talk. If you're a woman, maybe over 45, and you are just so tired of waiting, tired of feeling like you're on this journey alone, maybe even wondering if your person is really out there, I want you to know something. I see you. It's a tough place to be. But today, we're going to look at a totally different way of finding that partner.
And this right here, this is the core idea. We're going to get into source material today that suggests a huge shift away from the endless swiping and the constant searching. The idea isn't that you have to look harder, it's that you have to align yourself differently, on a spiritual level.
So let's start right there, in the heart of it all, the waiting. I know it can feel so lonely, so discouraging. But what if that feeling of a divine disconnect is actually the very first step in a much, much deeper journey?
This is the question, isn't it? The one that keeps you up at night. Is it something I did? Is the timing just off? Is it even going to happen for me? Well, the perspective we're exploring today says that this delay, it isn't a no. It's actually an invitation to get ready, to prepare, to align for what's already on its way to you.
And can we just talk about this old story for a second? The idea that you should settle, or that your time for a big, epic, divinely guided love has just passed? The material we're looking at today says that's simply not true. It's about stepping into a brand new belief system, one that says your greatest love story is still right up ahead.
Okay, so if we're not just looking for a partner, what are we aligning ourselves for? This brings us to a really beautiful concept, the kingdom spouse.
So, what's the big deal? Well, this isn't just about finding someone who's compatible, who likes the same movies you do. This is about connecting with the specific partner who was literally designed for you. The whole focus is on a God-centered relationship that's been predetermined and is deeply, deeply spiritual.
This comparison just lays it all out so clearly. Look at the difference. On one side, you've got the way most of us were taught to date. You're actively searching, you've got this fear of missing out, and maybe you even consider settling. But on the other side, the kingdom mindset. It's a total flip. It's about spiritual alignment, having faith in divine timing, and preparing yourself to receive.
So that brings us to the how. How do we actually do this? How do we make that shift? Well, you can think of it as moving from just passively waiting around to actively co-creating your reality. You're not just sitting on the sidelines hoping. You are an active participant, and you do it by working on your own spiritual energy.
And here's the roadmap, broken down. First up, you've got to identify and clear out any old blockages. You know, the past hurts, the limiting beliefs that might be pushing love away without you even realizing it. Next, you work on raising your spiritual vibration. It's like tuning your personal radio to the frequency of joy, gratitude, and peace, the same frequency as the love you want to bring in. And finally, it's about aligning with your divine feminine energy. That's your intuition, your nurturing side, your creativity. That's the key to being able to receive your partner.
Now there's a huge piece of this puzzle we have to talk about, and that's prayer. But this isn't the kind of prayer where you're just asking or hoping. No, this is about declaring. It's about using your voice to state what you know is true with absolute faith.
I mean, think about how powerful this is. The idea here is to get out of the mindset of just wishing for something. Instead, you're actively declaring it. You're basically calling in your partner, affirming with total conviction that they are already yours by divine right, and you're speaking that reality into being.
Okay, let's say you're doing the energy work. You're making your declarations. The last piece of this whole thing is being truly ready to receive. You see, attracting the person is one thing, but being prepared for them to actually show up, that's a whole other ballgame. And the source material we're pulling from really boils it down to 3 key areas of preparation. Let's take a look at the 3 things you need to do to make sure you are 100% ready for the love that is meant for you. And here they are. It really covers everything, doesn't it? Preparing your heart means healing those old wounds so there's actually space for new love to grow. Preparing your mind means choosing thoughts of faith over thoughts of fear. And preparing your spirit? That's about making your connection to the divine the absolute foundation of your life. So, really, here's the most important thing to remember from all of this. The time you spend single is not empty time. It's your prep time. It's a sacred, productive season of spiritual growth and healing and alignment. Every single moment you spend working on your heart, your mind, and your spirit is a step that brings you closer to your kingdom spouse.
And I'll just leave you with that question to really think about. It completely changes the focus, doesn't it? It's no longer where are they? It's am I ready? Because when you are truly deeply prepared in heart,
mind, and spirit, the path for them to find you just becomes crystal clear. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.